Okay, and the seven words, seven phrases uh, are somewhat disputed sometimes, but they don't really bother me. You say if he was so important, you would remember his last words. Well, I did not do any more research on this because I spent so many hours, you wouldn't believe it, on what I've already done, uh, that someone may have been there an hour before he died. So if he said something, that would have been his last words to them. And everywhere I searched on the internet, I didn't see any major discrepancies that people thought about them seven last words. Uh, so I guess that's not a big deal for me. Apparently it bothered you because you said if he was so important, why couldn't they remember his last words? Well, you know, the other thing I wanted to say was about the inerrancy of the Bible. The inerrancy of the Bible is really based on the original language at the time it was spoken and who spoke it. So that is the inerrancy of the Bible. But all of us can get so dogmatic that sometimes we are so stuck in what we believe. It doesn't matter what the other side says. Guilty. Me too. I mean, well, let me just throw this out. I'm sorry I moved the camera. I don't know why. One of my major decisions on Christ is I think there's a lot of evidences in the Bible. And, oh, geez, I'm 17 minutes. Oh, wow. Okay, well, what I would like to do is some of the things I think about are what happened before the Big Bang when there was nothing in thermodynamics. Second law of thermodynamics states, okay, yeah, we can track everything backwards and there was nothing. There had to be a beginning. Who started the beginning? I mean, no one has the answer, and science even admits that they don't have it. They have some speculations, string theory, multi-universes, and this way out stuff, but nobody really knows. But the Bible knows. I mean, the Bible has a pretty good start to everything. It's the only thing in writing that I know that explains the beginning, and I'm cool with that because until somebody can tell me who or how it was started, all the science they have now is, to me, is science. It's great, but it doesn't tell you who started it, and that's really what this whole thing's about. And also, there's little things in the Bible, like in the book of Isaiah, it says something about the circle of the earth hung on nothing. And people have already told me, it's not a circle, it's a sphere. Okay, yeah, whatever. I'm sure 3,000 years ago when they looked up, it looked like a circle to them. It looks like a circle to me, too. But the point is, how did they say that? What made them think it hung on nothing? It wasn't too many hundreds of years ago. People thought the earth was flat. And 3,000 years ago, somebody said, it's a circle that hangs on nothing. Wow, strange comment. And there's another thing about circumcision. It's scientifically proven on the 8th day, the male genes or whatever is in him is at its highest potential. I think it's 110%. He is immune to infection. I could be screwing this up, but there's science behind this. And in the day of Moses on circumcision, they said, do it on the 8th day. How did them people so far back come up with that? Jesus. Well, that's my speculation. And like when Mary found the tomb, women were not even allowed to witness in court. If somebody was faking this, they were really stupid. Why would you have women find it? And that's another whole thing about the Bible and its context in religion. If somebody was going to fake a religion, they used that book's full of stuff, the bad stuff. Does not paint them in a good picture. And I believe in hermeneutics, one of the prerequisites of truth is is the person writing a book making themselves look good. Well, I think they made the God's chosen people look terrible. And another thing, you were talking about descriptions. Uh, when I think John and Peter or whoever it was going to the tomb, one of them made the comment, "Oh, and John passed Peter." What an innocuous statement. Who really cares? But the person that wrote that thought it was important, so he had to put that note in that one of them passed the other. Maybe it was his ego or pride. He wanted to show that he was a faster runner. But it's things like that in the Bible. So many hundreds of little things like that that make you wonder how truthful it is. They were being human. And on your other items about contradictions, usually the contradictions amount to people of different values, thoughts, and filters in their mind. They just see things different. I mean, it's that simple. And I'm not going to say there are not contradictions. There are some that are. And you didn't mention it, but as I was surfing the internet looking for contradictions, one is about the staff. There's one of the verses that says, go into the world or something like that. Don't take money or your purse or shoes or whatever, and do not take a staff. It's in 4 of those. In one of them it says precisely, take a staff. What's up with that? It's totally opposite. And I believe there were some explanations for that, but I didn't see anything that set well with me. So let's see what else we have here. Well, I think I've talked long enough. I would just like to say to you, Houston, it's nice talking to somebody down there in the big state of Texas. I'm up here in Ohio by the Great Lakes. You've really caused me to look and search, and I hope we can be friends. Maybe we can have a little fight now and then, a little controversy. That's cool. But if we can do it knowing that I know you believe what you believe for a reason. You just didn't come up with these things because you felt like it one day. Something has caused you to think the way you do and believe the way you do. And it's true for me too. And, you know, that's why I tried to give you a little understanding of who I am and why I think the way I do, so you could try to get a glimpse inside my mind, my life. I'm telling you, buddy, has been so changed that even after these many years as a Christian, I think, wow, I'm so different. I mean, I care about people. I never loved anyone. I didn't love my children or my wife. And it may sound brash, but in comparison to what I did for myself, I would have to say I must have not loved them. I always came first. Vacations, anything we do, anything, it's always, what does Ray want to do? Because if you don't do it, there's going to be a scene. And another thing, I used to have road rage, bad. I've had my family in a car, and I've been chased down the road, and I've chased down the road, and it's really dangerous, road rage. And I prayed for several years, please take this from me because it scares me. And it's gone. It's gone. It's just one little example. There's many. But thanks for listening to all my gibberish. This is my 25 minutes. I don't know what I can do with it. I'm going to try to break it up or something. But thanks a lot. And, you know, if you'll make any more comments, that's cool. And if not, maybe we'll meet again down the road. We can pop up with some subject. Actually, I have a video up now. It's about Bible contradictions. You know, if you want to pop in there and throw something out, maybe we can all look at it and see what's going on. Well, thanks a lot. Hey, have a good holiday. Uh, I think you said you had a family. You know, it may not mean a lot, but you know, I pray that your family has a good holiday and a good life, and that you don't stop seeking the truth. And maybe you found your truth. And boy, I just keep rambling on and on. I gotta go, buddy. I'll see ya.